Welcome back. This is Missleggs again, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on nail water marble art. I like water marble art. I can't get it done at the salons. For the most part, they say that it's too messy. And I've seen that done on the internet a lot of ways, very messy. So today I'm going to show you how I do mine. I have a small dish of lukewarm water. This is actually a Just Edges container, and then I have a very small container of gel. Both of them are empty and I just reused them. So I'll start out with two colors. I have blue and I have white, and you want to make sure that the colors are completely free and you don't have to untwist them at all. And then I'm going to use a dotting tool to swirl my art. You can also use a toothpick if you don't have a dotting tool, or any sharp or safety pin will work. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to start off with a dot of blue, and then your first layer you really want to tap it and get it to moving around. And then we're going to come back with the white, and you can start to see the colors are spreading out. And I'm just going to continue with a white and a blue dot. Drip a dot of polish on top of the water. And you should start to see a bullseye formation pattern form. And you can just keep going. That one ain't working for me, so I have to go back. Sometimes it helps to get really close to the water like that, and then actually almost make the drop touch the water. But you do have to have a decent drop in order for this to work. Oop. That one was kind of off center, but it will be okay. Come on. Okay, I think that's enough. Move these out the way so that you can see what I'm doing. And then I have a piece of tissue paper, and I'm just going to take the dotting tool and I'm going to come from the outer edges. And then after you do that, you need to wipe. And you wipe. Wipe, pull it out and wipe.
Hey, Cassandra, you getting excited for our concert date? Bad news, Max.
Pull and wipe, and you just keep playing with it until you get something that you like, that you think is very pretty. I often like to pull them back and kind of dab in the center a little bit, and that makes everything kind of rush to the center, and it'll give you a nice burst. Now, what I always see people do on their videos is they take their finger and then they dip their finger in here and take a toothpick and something else. Okay, I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is going to gently blow. Blow the top of the water, and you'll see that it's just sitting there. And so what you do is, we don't have time, but I'm going to let that sit for about 2 minutes. This is one that I've already done. Then what you do is you want to be able to touch it with your finger and it come off completely dry. You don't want any polish on your hand. So then you kind of come and you're going to push at the middle. And then you take your dotting tool or your toothpick, and you're just going to run along the edges and make sure that it's not sticking at the edges. Then your next step will be, I like to say 2 fingers, but whatever works for you. And then you come out with this. Okay? Now I have a piece of paper towel. Very simple. And you're just going to take the piece of paper towel and lay it out on the paper towel so that it can completely dry. And then you have your water marble ready to water marble again. Now, for my next step, that one is still kind of wet, but this one is completely dry. It's very thin, looks like tissue paper, but I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to cut it down the middle. And so what I end up with are these little slivers of color, and I have two colors. This one I've painted white, and then I have one that I'm not going to paint anything. I like to paint them white to make the colors pop, but I'm just going to show you. Sorry, need some clear. That's what you're going to need to stick this on there. So, I have my fingernail. You got me on camera?
Yes.
Okay. And then you're just going to take it. You're just going to press it until you get into like looking to the design pattern that you actually like. I'm actually more interested in this blue and white marble part. Not so much keen on all of this purple. And you can always cut it away. Once I polish it, it's going to shrink up like tissue paper. But you just put a big block of clear on there, and then paint it. And as you can see, once you start to paint it, it's so thin that the excess just shrivels away. And that is it. Now I would do a coat just to pull this off. Clean up my edges. Now this is supposed to dry in like 45 seconds, but it doesn't ever take that short of time. But I like to dry it and then put a second coat on there. First coat just kind of breaks everything up and makes those edges come loose. And then your second coat seals in your design. And that is how you will make. That's the easy, not saying that's how you have to make it, but that's the easy way of doing water marble. It still isn't dry, sorry. But there you go. And then you put your second coat on, and then you'll be done. Bye-bye.